computer's freezing up. Give me 1 second, guys. My computer's freezing. Right. Yo, what's up, Copper? Pacific? What's up, brother? How you guys doing tonight? We are on our 4th box of quarters. We're on box 4 of 9. And the 5th box is going to be, well, it's not like a box, but it's customer rolled rolls, but I have like over 500 customer rolled quarters that we're going to go through as one of the boxes. Laying hardwood flooring on break. Power to you, brother. It's pretty wild that hardwood flooring, my dad does it, my younger brother does it, and my older brother has dabbled in it. But my younger brother, that's his job. My whole family, my uncle's done it too. Power to you. I know how rough that is, dude. I did not go that route. I am sheet metal, HVAC, well, kind of sheet metal HVAC. I have my journeyman's in sheet metal, and then currently at the same job that I got my journeyman's at, but I'm currently leadman, welder, and fitter, but mostly fitter, and I run the jobs. That's pretty cool though, hardwood floors. I've definitely been around that my whole life. Hey, it's not too bad, but a little cut is slowing me down. I don't think the job's bad. I think it's more on the body, but that's a lot of jobs. But some jobs, I guess, take a toll faster, I guess. My family are mostly machine. Yeah, that's what's up. It's nice to, I like the trades. My knees are feeling themselves. Yeah, it's mostly like knees and back. Like roofers, probably the same thing. Their knees and backs are probably shot. But before we start getting into this, I know this is night, I can't remember if this is night, this might be night 4 of doing coins. I think I'm getting like a box a night done. But so far we have found, I'm keeping all the 2009 quarters, which are the territories for the state quarters. I'm keeping all them. I'm keeping all of the bicentennials. I want to keep them. So far we found 4 of the collector edition painted state quarters. We found 4 of these. we found one West Point quarter, and last night we found 2 proof quarters. So I mean, the quarters, for only being on the beginning of box 4, is going very well. Not me, but kinda, I'm a tech mechanic. Hey man, the trades any labor job like that will always be needed. And we're so like mechanical that you could probably learn any of the other trades. It's just gonna take time. That's kind of how I see it. What you been up to, Copper? Getting any good coins lately? True, but I'm 45 and don't want to kill myself, and something that I can't do. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, it's hard to like, I feel like the best job, probably kind of boring job, but being like a maintenance man somewheres, pop up and just fix stuff. I feel like that's probably like, as you get older, that's something would be a good job. Like right now, I work a lot of overtime at my job, so it's nice to it's nice to have off sometimes. Do you look for the 79 wide rim SPA? I honestly don't even know what that is, but I can look for it or pay attention for it. I still have a lot to learn about a lot of coins, and quarters I don't know a whole bunch. I know like some of the basic stuff. Wide rim 79. Maybe I'll have to look a picture up. Or if I find a 79. So 79, there's a variety called the wide rim. On 79, the rim is close to the date. Okay, so it's almost the same as the it's almost the same as the Susan B. Anthony wide rim. Okay, I do know about that. I will look for that once we get another 79. But no, I have not been looking for that. Oh, there's a Guam. We're keeping all those. Bicentennial. SP. Oh, SBA is Susan B. Anthony. Gotcha. Oh, you're talking about the Susan B. Anthony. I thought you were talking about the 79 quarter. I'm tripping. I knew about that. You had me all confused there for a second. Yeah, I actually have, I kind of have yet to go through them really, but I went to the bank and I asked for dollar coins. Yeah, I didn't know you were talking about the dollar. If you would have said Susan B. Anthony, I would have understood right away. I already knew about that. But yeah, I went to the bank and I asked if they had any dollar coins, and she handed me 4 rolls of all Susan B. Anthony 79s. So I have over 100 of those behind me right now. I just have yet to really go through them, but I'm assuming someone else might have already went through them and turned them in. Just because that's the only coin that was in the rolls, so they might have just went through them all already. Good possibility. I do like dollar coins too. I would do that too sometimes. I would get Morgans and Peace. I have yet to ever see a Morgan or Peace in person yet. I've recently been buying Walking Liberties, and I was getting some good dates too. I think I recently just bought, how many did I buy? I bought 4, 2, and 8. So I have 14 Walking Liberties I just bought. I just bought a bundle of Walking Liberty coins, $80 for 8. I got them for $10 a piece, and I got some good dates too. I got 1919, I got a 1916, a 1918, and a 1921. I got those for $10 a piece. Steal of a deal. And the customer paid for snacks with change. I saw a dollar size coin. Damn, dude. Some people just don't know what they have. Some people are just like, I don't know. It's cool that everyone's not into coins though, because if they were, I mean, the people that actually really look probably wouldn't find anything if everyone did it. Some people are into other stuff though. Most people don't care. It's just money to them. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Most people don't care. They'll spend their money on stuff that they like to do, like another hobby, like cars or this other stuff they collect. But yeah, I guess you have a good point. It's just money to some people. But what's nice about this hobby is if you're going through quarters and you paid 25 cents for a quarter and you find one worth like $11 or like $20, it's worth it. It's even just fun, just going through everything and just finding stuff. Like, I find that, like, I find that fun. It's just like the thrill of the hunt. Like, when you finally find that silver coin, or you finally find that West Point coin that's only 2 million in the world for each one. It's pretty, I don't know, it just makes it all, it makes the hunt just worth it, just finding that one coin, even if it takes 100+ rolls. All the dubs I found were sold for 15 per and had nearly half a roll. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like they'll be worth even more later down the road. Like, I mean, right now, like 2020 and 2019, that's only like six years ago, 7 years ago. Imagine when we're in 2035 and them coins are even older and there's only 2 million a piece. It's gonna be harder to find them because a lot of people are already gonna have them, or they get lost in circulation. That's like the same with all the older coins. Some stuff's just worth holding on to. I've only found one W quarter though. Ooh, I did find a good proof last night though. I found the 2020 proof last night, and there's only 945,000 made of them. That was pretty cool. I'll bust it out and show you. And that's even more rare than the West Point quarter. But it probably doesn't sell as much, just because the West Point quarter just seems more, I don't even know what the word for it is. It's just different compared to a proof. Right there. Only 945,000 made. That's basically half of a West Point. So that was cool. I found this one, and then we found that one. Well, we found this Rhode Island one first, and then like 4 rolls later, we found the other one. Nice non-proof S. That's a non-proof S. Am I missing something here? Am I missing something in this book? Let me see. Non, also called a business strike. There are proof and non-proof quarters. So S is, so these are 2 different ones then, because this is, I mean, that is this would be a proof. No? This would be a proof. and this would be you would say a business strike. Okay, I got you. See, look, learn something every day. Love and Elvis. Hello, hello. Okay, see? Now, okay, let me see then. So, then, if I'm looking at it like that, in the book, it would be proof strike. And then on here, it would be S. Circulated strike S. Hello and good luck. Thank you. Hopefully you're having a good night tonight. Welcome back. Okay, now I see what you're saying. So then let me look and maybe I got that wrong then for the 2001. I got the 2001 wrong. Proof strike S. Okay, so that Rhode Island 2001 is 3 million mintage. But if I was to look at it here, they do not have it there, but they do have it here. Okay. Gotcha. So what's the difference in that? Okay. Thank you. I'm actually glad you actually told me that, because I would not have known that. There's technically a third and fourth S, but that is silver business strike and proof silver. Gotcha. I knew there was silver S's, but that's also good to know. Thank you for telling me that. Thank God I bought those out and actually could clarify that. So, all good. Glad you have. Yeah, I didn't even realize that. I thought all the S's were actually just proofs. Learning something every day. I have a lot to learn about coins though. And there's so many different coins and so much different stuff for each type of coin. It's a lot to learn. Is that one that's color? Did you do that or what did that? That's from a third-party collector. You can buy the whole state quarter collection in a colored, and this came from a collection that someone, I guess, opened their collection and put them in circulation and sold them, or they just used them as 25 cents. But that is from a collective. That's from a colored collection of state quarters. I've actually found 4 of these so far in this hunt. We've found Vermont, we've had New York, Alaska, and I can't remember the 4th one I found. But yeah, that's actually from a collection set. Third party made that. And I think if you want the whole collection online, it's like $50. And it comes in a case, possibly. I looked it up when I found it because I didn't even know that existed before I found it a couple nights ago. And yes, non-proof Binner strike is technically a key date with under 5 million minted. Yeah, that Rhode Island 2001 was only 3 million, and the business strike was only 900,000. So those were some good finds. I'm curious on how many of these were taken out of circulation and made into the collection sets. But yeah, once I'm done all the boxes, I'll probably do like once we get to the halfway point of the 18,000, I'll probably do like a highlight of the halfway point to show you guys what we found on the first half compared to the second half as well, because we are coming up on the halfway point. It won't be tonight, but it definitely will be the next stream. We'll be at the halfway point. Yep. But if any of you guys are new and interested in watching more quarters, and I also do half dollars. We did my first time doing dimes. I did 10,000 dimes. That took a while. We found some decent stuff. I found a proof. I found a proof in that, and we found a bunch of 2026 coins, which was cool. Oh, Puerto Rico. So I'm attempting to complete a key/semi-date type set. I have several, but a long way to go. My key date is the lowest mintage on record. For what set? Like the state quarters? That sounds like a challenge, dude. If you're trying to find the lowest mintage state quarter for each one, that sounds like a challenge. Sounds like fun, though. That would take a while. So what are we voting on? We got 9 votes for what we're gonna find next. And it looks like I have a semi-key half cent. I paid $70 for, worth about 100. Damn, half cent. Okay, you guys are saying 2026 quarter is what we're gonna find next. Let's see. Shit, I didn't even know a 2-cent coin existed until about a couple months ago. I was telling one of the guys I work with that, I mean, I'm just really into coins. And I mentioned something to him, and he showed me a 2-cent coin he had found in a parking lot. Pretty crazy that there's that much stuff out there. And all the different designs make some of this stuff so cool. Half-cent dimes and half dimes. Well, wouldn't a half dime just be a nickel? Am I tripping? Were they not called? How old? What would you say the year was on that? Did you not say the year on that? But we had both. What year is the half-cent? My half-cent is 1825. Jesus. They couldn't figure out if it was a nickel or half a dime? Or did they not have nickels back then? $63K minted? Jesus, dude. That's what's up, dude. That's low. I think my rarest coin is Walking Liberty half. It's like 500 some thousand. That buddy told me someone was selling. Snagged it quick. Sometimes you gotta be quick. Sometimes this stuff sells like in minutes. There's one lower than mine by like 8K. Jeez, is that 55,000? Bicentennial. Yeah, it's pretty wild. And something like that, 1825. You imagine that 20 years from now, 30 years from now? You might be one of the only people holding one. Yeah, dirty ass quarter. That's what I'm saying, yeah. And they get older and older, and they get more lost and lost. Or the wrong person gets a hold of it, and then it gets sent back out into circulation somehow. That's what I'm assuming happens with these proof coins that comes out of sets. Wrong person gets a hold of it, and now it's floating around for someone else to find. Or, I don't know, I guess someone needed money, had to sell their collection. It's just crazy finding some of this stuff. Like, even finding this. Like, if I came across that in pocket change, I'd keep that because it was just cool if I didn't know anything about it. I'm like, I've probably touched close to 8,000 quarters just on this, like, unboxing of the boxes. And I've seen 4 of them. And I've never come across that. It's like, come on. The one that will cost me is AU condition 90K. Jesus. I couldn't see myself spending that much on a coin. I would probably straight for silver. Just buy rounds or bars. It's a lot of money, dude. AU condition for that much. You found some. Oh, we got a lot of 2009s copper. A lot. I finally found this one, though. I have at least 20 of all the other ones. I have 20 Guams, 20 District of Columbia, American Samoa, I have a lot of Puerto Ricos, and U.S. Virgin Island. I had so many of these stacked up. This is a new stack. Like the other stack, I had to get out of the way because they were getting too high. And I finally found this. I needed this last quarter to complete my state quarter collection. This was the last one. And I finally found it. I've only have 2 of them. That's the first one I found. Beat to shit. And I finally found a nice one. But it's crazy. These 2 quarters, 2 of these, and probably 30 of all the other ones. And only 2 of those. Took me so long to find that. Back to work. All right, Pacific. I appreciate you stopping in, man, and actually dropping some knowledge for me. You have fun, brother. And I'll see you on the next one. I can't wait to make a highlight video of all the stuff I've found. These quarters have been treating me very well. Yeah, I was thinking I could sell the rolls of the 2009s, or I could sell all 6 as a set, because I know they're the harder ones to find. But yeah, I've been finding a lot of them. I've been keeping them all, because I just know it took me so long to find these for my own collection that I know other people have got to be looking for them, because they're rough to find. Yeah, I could put all 6 together. All right. I'm ready for some 2026 quarters. Like, I mean, I'm hoping the next 4 boxes has some 2026s in them. Because I have yet to see a 2026 quarter in hand. I gotta get lucky and get a freaking box and get a bunch of them in there. We found a bunch of Canadian quarters too. I probably have a freaking roll of Canadian quarters next to me. I have 6 of the Mayflower 2026 so far. Nice. So there's 3 2026 quarters out right now, right? There's the Mayflower, there's the 4th of July style one, and then there's another one. And we're still waiting on 2 more, I think. That'll release at the end of the year. Hit the camera. I feel like this box is gonna have no 2026s in it. I just feel like they're mixed into certain stuff. Oh, we're tied with, you guys are guessing we're gonna find a West Point quarter or a 2026 quarter. We're tied on votes. I wonder what the new quarters are gonna be for the next year. Have they released that yet? I'm assuming they have to be working on them, like designs. I mean, we're almost in August, so I mean, like the 2027 quarter's got to be at least being talked about, I would think. Well, 2027, like everything, I guess, because this year was just 250th anniversary, so I'm assuming they're gonna change everything back. Quarters will probably be something else. $50 probably go back to Kennedy. It'd be cool if they kept the dimes. The dimes the same as what they did with 2026. But they'll probably go straight back to Roosevelt. How's everybody doing tonight on this Sunday night? Everybody ready to go back to work tomorrow? Everybody ready for this week to start? All them beautiful looking edges are them women's quarters. Brand new quarters. That's a nice looking 2020. I think I'm gonna put that to the side. That would have been nice if it was W. The 2025 quarter-inch low mintage. Did I have one in my hand? I feel like I'm not seeing 2025s unless I just missed it. Because you did tell me that, and I did put one away. I could have missed it just then. Let me know if I just missed it, and I will look real quick. Is it this one? No, that's 2024. If you come across one, I haven't seen one today. Okay. I was like, I don't even really see 2025 quarters. I've only found 2. I found 2 2025 quarters. It's all 2024s and 2023s. There's another 2024. That's a nice looking 65 though. Put that to the side for now. That 65 looked new. Here we go. We're gonna get a West Point. Nope. We're on our road to 900 subscribers. I wonder where we'll be when we hit 1,000 subscribers. I'm pretty curious. Come on, baby. Copper, what's the mintage on the tennis quarter? Because the red book does not say it. What we got here? Why does that quarter look like that? Tonnage, I guess, maybe? I don't know. Or that's an uncirculated, from an uncirculated set? A couple of them are looking like that. They just look so clean and toned. Different colored. That's funny. I have my computer open next to me, and I'm looking at my chat on my computer, and when you typed in the tennis, it came up a racket and a ball on my computer. But on my phone, it came up just a tennis ball. So 2 different emojis. Somehow. But the same thing. That's odd. I guess the phone and the computer see 2 different things. Where are you at? 2020 bat quarter, West Point. Where are you at? I'm just taking a random guess. Gotta stretch my legs. Come on, baby. All right, what we got in here? What's this bad boy? The last three 2020 quarters have the same vintage apparently. You know the number? I have the red book next to me, and it doesn't have a number for 2025 or 2024 vintage coins, I think. Like crossing the Delaware. Yeah. Though the red book has no mintage numbers on 2024s and 2023s. For P and D together. Okay, that's low. Yeah, I have yet to see one. So yawning here. Well, I have one of them. I have one tennis court, but I have yet to see one tonight, I meant to say. Yet to see a 2025 tonight. Very Ruben Stacy. All have the mintage. PD. Okay. There's a drummer right on the end. Keeping that. Oh yeah, we want that. I've got a bunch of them. It's a 50-year-old coin right there. There's another one. Box seems to be a lot of newer, a lot of mixed in of the newer 2023s and 4s. Oh, Puerto Rico. That last coin, Parrot, is a keeper. Yeah, I was looking at it. I should have kept it. I'll grab it. It did look nice. I don't understand why they look like that. I'd grab it. I'll grab it. I was looking at it. I hesitated and I just put it in my hand. Threw it in. But I'll grab it real quick. I gotta find it though. It deserves a holder too. What's so special about it? I mean, it looked nice. It had a nice, like, tone to it. Oh my god, am I not gonna be able to find it? It's gotta be on top somewhere, but it probably slid. Brother, I might not be able to find it. Yeah, I'm looking. I'm not seeing it. I gotta actually get over to it. Let me check. I can't find it. I think it was that one. That one there. Put that over there. What's the mintage on that? God. Computer. let's get back to it. I was actually just flipping through the red book to see what the mintage on that was. Mintage is 54. Damn. So that's just lower for the circulated strikes. That seems pretty high. 54. It looks nice though. It looks new. Looks like it's got that, like, I don't know. It definitely looks nice. I even hesitated when looking at it and I tossed it in my hand. Denver is 25 million. P is 25. This is a lower mintage quarter for sure. What are like the average mintage for quarters? Up in the 100 millions? I don't know. I would think lower mintage would be a couple million, but I guess you could say like the West Points, what are they considered, like rare? 2012. Okay, yeah. See, that's what I'm getting at. That's a shit ton, I guess, compared to 25. I got you. What are the 2009 quarters mintage? Because these 2009s gotta be lower mintage. They're so hard to find. Oh, God damn it. That was so loud. Parrot's a banger. I hope me dropping that roll of quarters did not wake my son up. Parrot looks cool compared to some of the other ones. That's my favorite thing about quarters, though. There's so many different designs. Oh shit, what we got here? Canadian. 2013. I got a whole freaking stack of Canadian quarters over here. Any silver? Nah. No silver yet tonight. GW, I don't know if you were, I know you were here last night, but I don't know if you missed it, but we found a business strike. and we found a proof last night. I'm not sure if you were here for that. I can't remember, but we found it basically towards the end of the stream, both of them. And then we found this. Yeah, I think you might have missed that, because that was like right at the end. I think you left before that. But we found the collection stake quarter, colored. It's the fourth one I've actually found since we've started this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a highlight video at the halfway mark of the coin hunt, because we found so much stuff in the first half of these boxes. It'll be too much. How would you guys like that? Would you guys like me to do highlights after every stream on what we found, or after we're done the whole hunt? Because I consider a hunt, like if I buy 5 boxes, that's the hunt. Someone's spamming some emoji in the chat. And some hearts. Mostly that laughing one. Oh, got one. District of Columbia. Where are you at? I love hunting quarters, but sometimes it gets boring without finding anything interesting. So I always like to pull out my state quarter and bicentennials. Yeah, I've been putting all the bicentennials to the side. And then state quarters, I've been saving certain ones. But I mean, it does suck. Like even going through the $50, I think I went through boxes and boxes. not find anything. But the quarters so far have been very good. My favorite both on vintage. 2012. Well, which one's what? Okay. I see that one. Sorry, I was looking at the book. Okay, Parrot. I know, I was looking in the book. I'm like, I don't see the first one, but I saw the other one, the main one. Sterling, how you doing tonight? I have to go now. Good luck with the rest of the hunt. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for stopping in and saying hi. And you got a little update on what we found. Doing good tonight? That's good. Oh, Bicentennial. Do you coin roll hunt yourself? Sterling. The hell is that? Lookout Mountain. Used to? What was your favorite coins to hunt? Or what's your favorite coin? That's odd finding that. Another Canadian. Looking for a date. 1981. Nickel. I have yet to buy a box of nickels and hunt through them. I think that's the last thing I need to buy and say I've went through in the District of Columbia. You find anything good in the nickels? I know they have, the Silver War nickels? I can't remember what year they are. It's like 43 and 44 maybe? Pure nickel, 1981 Canadian. Yeah, I'm saving all the Canadians I find, no matter the year. I'll have to show you the pile I have. I have a lot. Different years and dates. Well, that's the same thing, but let's just say the years are mixed big time. You can find all kinds of coins, but F's are rare. F's are rare. What's an F? I stacked the pure nickel. Let me finish this roll, and I'll bring all of the Canadian coins I found. Full steps. I'm not sure. 2000 was the last year of pure nickel Canadian. Oh, I got a lot of older ones too. We've got some newer ones, but we got a lot of older ones too. I'm surprised how many I've found. Like, I have a roll of them probably now. Pure nickel is unique these days, so stack them. I will. I save all those. I save all the foreign coins. Oh, what year were the war nickels? Was it 43 and 44? Here. Here's all the Canadians I found. And then there's a little stack. But I mean, bunch of different dates of the Canadians so far. Going back to the 70s, I think there's some. And there's also some newer ones. But we're finding a lot of them. Half of 42 through 44 are war nickels. Okay. I knew I had that kind of right. Yeah, I've got to search through nickels. I don't think I could buy boxes and boxes of nickels and go through them. But I wouldn't be against buying one box and searching it. Like, going through those dimes was rough. I'm gonna be real. Them dimes were rough. We found almost nothing for as many dimes as we went through. I believe that. Yeah, them dimes were rough. That was hard to go through. 10,000 dimes. You know what, this right here? I'm about to put this back in the bucket, and someone else can find that. Be my present to someone else when they start opening rolls. How we doing tonight, everybody? Everybody have a good weekend? Now it's the end of the weekend. We're already halfway through July. I think the year's going pretty fast. But then again, I've been working overtime for already more than freaking half the year. Ugh. Good. I'm glad you had a good weekend, Alex. I'm not gonna know what to do with all these freaking bicentennials. I'm gonna have so many, I'm not gonna know where to store them. Yo, Copper, do rolls of bicentennials, do you know if they sell good? Because I definitely have a lot. I feel like someone, I think there's an error on the coin. I feel like people would buy it just to have a chance to look for the error. We might have something right here. What's this? No, that's just a really nice looking 2020. We're getting there. 16 rolls left. And that'd be box number 4. I almost want to buy a state quarter book and put all of the colored collection coins in a book to see how many, see if I can fill a book of them. Because I'm shocked I found 4 of them. That would be one hell of a hunt, though. Try and fill that book. I'm jealous of the colored quarters you found. These ones? Or are you talking about the toned ones I'm finding? Look, I have a question. Maybe someone can answer for me. But like, the 3 colored quarters? I have 4 now, copper. I found 3 on the first night, and then I just found this one in box 4. But look, this right here, is this an uncirculated, from an uncirculated set? It has like a, like look at the 2 quarters. Is this from an uncirculated set? Has like almost like a yellowish, I want to say like not even yellow, but like a tan finish to it. I'm finding a lot of them. Yes? Okay. So someone just ripped apart a set, basically, and threw them in circulation. Okay, I'm wondering what that tone was. So I'm gonna keep all them. Those are definitely worth keeping, I feel like. I'm actually gonna put those in my state quarter book and replace everything that I have in there, because I just have random shit in there. There's another one. Yeah, I'll be replacing all of the quarters I have for those ones. Fill a whole book up of those type of looking quarters. I have a shit ton of them next to me. I wonder how many of these they've done. Like, how many sets did they make of the colored quarters? Or even how much they are. Like I said, I think I saw online. Maybe that's just, maybe it was just one person selling it, but they wanted like $100 for the whole set. All right. I hope we end box 4 with a bang. We need to end box 4 with a bang. We're down to the last 15 rolls. So we're almost on, we've almost done 200 rolls. We're on like 185. What is this? How does the quarter get like that? That's just damage. It could be a die error. Well, shit. I've been finding a shit ton that look like that. I mean, that thing's beat to shit. Alright, come on. Let's end this box with a bang. Oh. There's one. I'll take that. God. Didn't realize it was 11 o'clock at night. Hopefully I can finish these coins in the next... I wonder how long it's taking me per roll. There's like no way it's taking me more than a minute or two per roll. Seven here. Jesus. Where are you at? Not California. I'm in the East Coast. It just hit 11 o'clock at night. Alaska? Okay. So Alaska's 4 hours behind. California, it's 3 hours. I'm in VA. So same time. So it's late for you too. Yeah, I gotta be to work at 6 in the morning. But I gotta wake up at like freaking 5, probably like 5:10, 5:15. I gotta jump out of bed and get ready. Takes me like a half hour to drive to work. I gotta work at 10 tomorrow as well. I need to buy gloves. I just saw the freaking tip of my finger. Disgusting. Oh, District of Columbia. Another one. Work will set us free. What's your job? I do construction, but I do multiple trades. Like I have my journeyman's in sheet metal. I've done a little bit of plumbing while doing my sheet metal apprenticeship. But I am currently a manager of a steel shop. So I fit steel, and I weld a little bit. Don't really weld much because I kind of set the jobs up, and I'm not welding, I'm fitting and making sure everyone else has got something to do. But same company. So I'm going on at the same company for 6 years now. And I'm also going for a second apprenticeship because my job actually pays for the apprenticeship. As long as you work for the company, they will pay for the apprenticeship for every year. So, I mean, why not go for journeyman's papers if they're gonna pay for it? Only thing that sucks about that is when school comes up, it's 2 nights a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays after work, and school starts at 6:30. So that kind of blows. But whatever. I'm going into year 2 of my second journeyman's. So I'll basically be doing 6 years of school straight. Just got off work and gotta be up at 5:30 tomorrow morning. Be at work at 6:30, 7 a.m. Yeah, I've had those days, brother. There's some long ones sometimes. Last summer, I had to do 7/12s rotating shift with the other part of my shop. And I did that for 4 months straight. And I was on night shift. So I barely did anything last summer but work. That was pretty crazy. But the checks were nice. and it probably helped me get my promotion. That's my second job. Jeez. My girl had 2 jobs. I couldn't even get a second job if I wanted to. As much hours as I freaking work. 84-hour weeks. I'm doing 2 jobs. I'm just at the same place. That's the crazy part. And even though I'm like not doing night shift, I'm still working 50, 60 hours a week. I don't mind it though. But when it gets slow, I definitely like to take off as much as I can. All right. Where's the good shit at? We need something. We're gonna need a proof. We're gonna need a silver quarter, a West Point, or I'll take another painted quarter before we end this box. This is insanity. Alright guys, I'm gonna hop off. I gotta go to sleep. And my son is, I think my son's up. So I will not be finishing this box tonight, but that is fine. It'll give us something to go through. Another night with the other rolls. Finishes. We have 10 rolls left. So if you guys haven't yet, drop the like, subscribed, it's very much appreciated. We will be back with more quarters. We have a lot more quarters to go through. We're not even close to being done. We're not even actually halfway yet. We're like 35 rolls from halfway. So, and we've almost, what's that, 225 rolls is halfway. So, we have a lot more. We're almost at 200 rolls though. Alright, like I said, if you guys haven't yet subscribed, for next time, there's gonna be something good in these rolls. I know. These last couple rolls gotta have something good, but we're just not getting it. I don't see nothing crazy. Alright, till next time, guys. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me. But I am off. Thank you for everybody jumping in.